England. It's I'm here just in California with Bruce Sandifer, and I just like to ask you questions and things when I'm on the road and see what's happening. And I wanted to ask Bruce more about the style of the riding, because obviously I'm a little bit of a cowboy rider.
Yeah.
And the seat's really important, and I work a lot on my seat and feet. When we were talking about how it's better for people who ride who have got a good seat.
Yeah.
Can you build on that for me?
Well, in this style, in the traditional California style, at least the way we teach it, it's really all based on your seat. The bit is there to help balance the front end of the horse, to push energy towards, not pull them back away from. And so, yeah, the most important thing for riders to do well in this style is to develop a really good seat. And that is, a seat that has a good neutral position to where when you're going, the horse moves you and your seat rocks. And then because the way balance works as a signaling tool is that we disrupt balance. So if you're not in balance, in a good balanced place where the horse is moving your body real freely, then you can't disrupt that to initiate a change. Whether we sit down more to get the horse to come into us, or we sit up more to get the horse to go away from us, or we come to one sit bone and move ourselves slightly to the outside to open up an inside bar pad and close the outside bar pad for a turn. Those kind of things are really, everything starts with the seat. We may have to use our bridle a little bit to help the horse, or touch it with a leg to get it to bend around something. But, it's right here in your pelvis that most things are happening.
Yeah.
And the reason that's important is because we're roping, we're doing different things. We're working a cow on a rope with our horse, and you really can't do a lot with your hands. So your hands become less and less relevant as we progress through the system.
Yeah, body. Yeah. And we were talking about the centre, keeping the. I talk a lot. I do this Zoom when I'm talking to clients. We talk about being straight.
Yeah.
And a lot of them think straight that way, and I always say straight this way. If you can be straight in your body and straight in your
well,
horse.
you're straight up and down. It's no different than any athletic thing. The position is what we call a classical seat. Classical dressage kind of a seat. You're balanced. Your la jineta, which is a bent knee, instead of la regata, which is a straight knee. So like the knights would use just a straight deal, but we're more like any athletic thing, right in the middle of the horse. We can move here and there, but we need to return. So if I get out of the way to move this foot over here, I have to come, as soon as it starts to go, I have to come back to the center to allow the next foot to move, and so that the saddle bar pads can act as their source.
Yeah, and the horse can feel like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they can feel that. Everybody focuses on what's up here, but if you think about your weight distributed over 24 inches, this wide and this long, that's a lot more of a signal, and it's a lot more of an influence on the horse's entire body, because you're actually influencing the part that goes to the ground.
Yeah.
This doesn't go to the ground. You notice there's nothing underneath that head to the feet.
It's there.
But right here, we're controlling the shoulders, the back, and the hip.
Yeah, understand. So for the people I deal with all the time, if they want to get in touch with you at any time or come to a clinic, how would they do that?
Yeah, the best way, you can get on my website, which is Bruce Sandifer, cbh.com.
Right.
CaliforniaBridleHorse.com.
Okay. That's how you do it then. So if you want to have a ride, and I've got to be honest, it's changed my aspect of how I ride, because I'm going to start thinking about more centre and having the horse with you. We've talked about lots of stuff here, and it really has been worthwhile me coming here, and I must thank you for that.
Oh, you're very welcome, bud.
And I'll see you down in the
Ride well, everybody.